Welcome, my friends, to another adjective adventure in the world of Kriegeland. Got potions at discount prices.
Oh yeah.
And he flips it around, flips this thing around, unrolls like his backpack, which is like rolled up and has like a bunch of potions all in a sleeve that all
that's
comes
awesome.
down. What can I show for you fellas?
All right, I'm gonna roll for.
Arcana would be potion identification.
Yeah, I wanna know what
I
we're
want
buying.
to see if these are
Legit or not? Yeah.
Snake oil or
Schlub oil.
Schlub oil.
17.
Okay, they look legit,
Okay.
What are they though?
even though it's random and it's on the way to an undead horde in the middle of the night. Jeb seems on the up and up.
On the up. Okay.
Yeah, Jeb.
Jeb's the man.
All right, Jeb, listen here. We are on our way on a secret mission
Can you tell me about it?
of much import and weight. The world hangs in the balance.
Really?
What do you have to protect us against the might of the unholy undead?
Undead. Well, I've got your classics, which is healing potions.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Healing potions are 2 in 1, you see, when it comes to undead. You can use them to heal yourself. You can also chuck them as holy water to damage undead.
Oh.
I also sell just the holy water portion, which is very good against the undead. Other than that, I've got the general classic adventurer's potions. Haste, strength, invisibility. Oh, wait, you don't want that. Undead can see through invisibility. We'll avoid those. But if you want one for the side for maybe the next mission, I don't know if old Jeb's going to be around every time.
All right, Jeb.
Yeah,
I want a package deal here.
Right. I can speak for this. All right.
I want 1 invisibility potion, 2 healing potions, and 2 vials of holy water. What's your best price, my friend?
Well, the standard worldly commerce page, as I run off of, and he opens up a player's handbook. Normally, healing potions are 50 gold a pop.
Okay.
That's hefty.
He
That's
can
pretty
get,
hefty.
and I think holy waters are only like 25,
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
because it's only half the.
half the effect. I think it's actually in here though. Let me just check real quick. Let's see.
While he's looking that up,
Holy water flask is 25. Yeah.
okay. So I will tell him this because of how important this is. We have a royally assigned bard with us. Now,
Indeed,
Now,
it's true, my friend.
how much is advertising worth for you in terms of future business? We can weave you into this song, my friend.
This is so funny. This is okay. You'll know why
Jeb
this
has
is
the
funny
best
later.
potions in
But
all Hawaiian.
he's like, Jeb's like, well, problem is I'm just a traveling alchemist. So, I mean, you could tell people my name, but unless I'm in the right place at the right time, I don't really have a storefront or anything. So, I'm here to give you discount potions at a great, great price. And then we'll just leave it at that. However, I can get you 2 healing potions, 2 holy waters, and a potion of invisibility
Yep.
for 100 G.
All right, boys.
50-50?
50-50?
I'll
you,
go
Do you have any
50-50.
money?
43.
We'll go 50-50. However, one last trick. Reach into my bag of gems.
Oh.
And I search, no, not this one. And I look at you again, Jeb. Which one screams Jeb? And do some prestidigitation. Pull out a shiny, glowing one. Jeb, my friend, this is probably worth more than that, but I'm willing to part with it.
Whoa! Look at the sparkle!
And I'll even give you a tip, my friend, of 25 gold and this marvelous gem.
He goes, he's like, that's got to be at least worth 75. So
I would think.
fair deal.
All right. Yeah. All right.
All right.
I rolled his his investigation or his insight. He botched it.
You bought it. All right. Excellent. Okay, I'll take 25 off of me.
Are you gonna carry all the potions as well?
Yeah, I'll give.
Give me
Ooh, I also sell.
No, wait.
I also sell potion pouches. They're little leather accessories that you can put on the outside of your belt for ready potions.
How much is it? I'll buy it.
They're like 1 gold each.
Yeah.
I'll just
So you
get
those.
3.
Yeah, get 3 of those.
1 for each of us. Is that fine?
Yeah.
How much do they hold?
Just one. It's just like it's 1 gold for 1 leather sleeve. So as
Okay.
many you can buy or however many you want, and it's just a matter of how many you want readied on you or whatever.
Okay.
Let's get
2 each.
So I'll spend 6 to be
Okay.
2 each.
2 each.
So everyone write down 2 leather potion sleeves or quivers. What's a potion quiver?
A potion quiver.
Belt pouch. I don't know. Leather potion pouch. Okay. So me and Helios will have a healing potion.
Okay.
Me and Connor will have a holy water. And then I'm going to take the invisibility one
Yeah.
and hang on to
For
that.
later. Because,
I'm going to
Yeah.
stow that one, but I'll have the other 2 ready to go.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay? Does that work? You don't have a healing potion.
Okay, that's
'cause
right.
You're beefy.
Yeah, I have 39 health.
And you do have
I have more healing potions for sale if you need more.
I don't know. I think
Half
I'll be
price,
fine.
25 gold.
Oh,
What do you think? What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
buy
Okay.
one. Okay. All right.
Wait, I have a question for Helios.
Yes.
What
Jeb?
are your thoughts on undead as a pacifist?
Hmm.
What undead is
I-
unholy and it's
And they can no longer choose for
and
themselves. It's just
I've
like
been
they've already been killed.
it's like herding cattle, really.
I have been
Jeb and like Ramonti kind of like lead into. We want to know. The
I have been thinking about this ever since Oak Hill. And the thought that comes to my mind is an old lesson my master once taught
Wise
me.
old woo.
Wise old woo, indeed. He said, "The true suffering of souls is that which has no end."
Mm.
And so I believe
Oh.
I shall therefore try to end their suffering.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
So he's free to strike. On
Yes.
that.
Yes.
You love it.
I think
That-
this is the best path.
Mathendis
Yeah.
would agree. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
like, undead is the antithesis. It's not just a matter of an evil creature or an evil soul or anything. It's like truly
Yeah.
a foregone like conclusion, at least for now.
feeling
At least the
better.
mindless undead for sure.
Good question.
Yeah.
All right, Jeb.
Carry on, friends. Good luck in your journey.
Safe travels.
I hope to hear Monty's tale.
I tell Monty to like sing about Jeb as we leave.
Oh Jeb, oh Jeb, oh Jeb, master of the drink. Oh Jeb, oh Jeb, oh Jeb. I love it. Okay, and you guys part ways as he heads to Oak Hill to hit the inn. All right, about morning, maybe like 10 in the morning. You guys are pretty tired from an overnight haul, but you reach kind of a clearing where you can get a visual of what's going on. First things first, as you start to approach Haunter's Lodge, a thin mist of blackish purple darkness just starts to kind of seep into like the air's kind of existence. It doesn't truly block line of sight, but it just shadows the whole area a little bit. Darker than what you would than it should be for the time of day and for what the sun is doing. And it's been like pretty warm summer days as you're traveling through the woods, and the temperature drops 15 degrees. So it's not like uncomfortably cold, but noticeably cooler as you kind of enter into this space that's been touched by Andara's,
Something's happening.
you know, whatever she's up to. So as you kind of approach and you scout the outside, and luckily for undead, it's pretty easy to kind of scout them out and stuff. Even if they see you in the distance, then they don't know much. So there's kind of some broken fencing around this area. It's all overgrown with weeds and brush and all sorts of stuff. None of the plants look like they're affected other than this one area. So in the middle of so there's the broken fencing and the overgrown kind of like clearing. You see 2 buildings, a bigger one and a smaller one. One that looks like maybe it's just a shed of pretty big, like a big storage shed or smaller storage building, and then what looks to be like a longer kind of great hall type facility. Between the two of them, there's some old archery ranges. You can still see some of the targets that haven't rotted all the way at the end of like the range, but the range itself is pretty overgrown. And wandering about in this whole area are several skeletons and zombies just kind of shuffling about randomly. Off to the very edge, past the lodge and the thing, there's a pretty large kind of overgrowth that's pouring into the area a little bit. It's this really dark, thick, black, kind of thorny, unnatural looking stuff.
Probably where we need to head.
And yeah, that's what we got.
Let's go in order of distance.
Okay.
Investigate. So smallish storage, big hall, crazy overgrown, black thorns.
Okay, yeah,
I
and
like
that
that.
and that is kind of in the row between them. So, okay, so the storage facility. You guys want to? Are you guys
Yeah.
gonna try to sneak up to it,
Yeah,
or
let's
are you
try
gonna
to
deal
sneak
with
up.
a couple of skeletons?
Let's try
and
to
zombies
sneak
on the
up to it
Sneak up.
first.
way? Then I need a stealth from everyone that's going.
All right, I have a question. What
guys
does
just-
Lucky do?
Lucky is
It's a
you get
reroll, right?
yeah on any D20 that you roll, you can spend a luck point to re-roll that D20.
Okay, how many luck?
You
points?
get 3 of them a day.
Okay.
3 per long rest.
Yeah, make sure you use those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't used one yet, I don't think. So.
Yeah.
17.
Oh,
Bad,
17.
bad.
Okay. Like, should I
Maybe
even
just
go?
let him go.
Yeah.
You all decided to go. So.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm proficient in stealth.
12.
12.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's not. I'm dead. They're kind of dumb. There you go.
15.
There you go.
Okay. Getting to the back of the storage facility is not too bad. You can tell that there's some broken parts of the wall and like the window. Inside of it, it seems unusually dark. Even you can't see into it, as if there's some level of magical darkness that's kind of like in there. So you can't really see too many details, but you know that if you came around to the other side, there's the actual doorway. You could probably maybe see more through that, but
Okay.
but nothing so far. No, I mean there's undead about, but so far you guys are huddled down behind the storage area.
Okay,
Without,
so we have to
Okay.
sneak into the door then.
yeah, you could maybe try to get in through like a broken section of the wall, but it
It's
depends
a little
on.
loud. Yeah.
It might be a little loud, or you might have to open it up a little more. Something like it's stuck.
Mm.
So it's less of a guarantee of stealthing in or whatnot, but.
Well, if we open the door, it might be super loud too.
Yeah.
It's like all rusted. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're probably the best to try to get in there, right?
For stealth?
Well, I mean,
Just in general?
do you have acrobatics?
No, I have athletics.
Athletics. Try to get up over
I have
the-
acrobatics.
into the spot. You guys want to see if you can get inside?
Yeah. I'll try to see if I can get inside without opening the door.
Okay.
Try to, like
And acrobatics would work. Kind of slither in.
slither in a little bit.
Slither into one of the
Open.
broken window areas
Yeah.
or something.
15.
Okay. You get in enough that you kind of like duck down behind some like broken boxes. It's nearly pitch black as far as when you get in there, but within the darkness there's a little bit of just a tiny bit of visibility that's like of just like some sort of figure that's just kind of standing there in the middle of the storage. But not moving, not saying a thing, but you can tell it's like a humanoid figure just standing there in silence.
One
Okay.
would fail.
I guess I'll relay what I see to them.
Okay.
Kind of tell them maybe like, hey,
There's a dude in here.
there's somebody in here, but I don't know, getting a weird vibe from standing in the darkness.
Maybe it's just the outhouse.
That's weird. maybe you guys should go through the front door.
He
Okay.
does not hear you speaking to them.
Okay. Let's go around to the
Okay,
front.
To the front? Okay.
Sneak.
Still stealth?
Yeah, we got to
Yeah.
stealth by him.
Yeah, because there's also skeletons and zombies about, so.
Oh yeah, I got an 18. I'm so sneaky.
I got a 20.
Oh. Okay. Open it up. Hopefully
It's
not-
there's no door on it.
Okay.
Oh.
So you just kind of sneak around to the front, can see that it's a little bit more of an easy open.
Okay.
Slip inside. Same thing. It's maybe like a 40 by 40 foot storage shed. There's broken boxes and equipment all over the place. And just standing right in the middle is just something is like a humanoid figure is standing there, but it's just obscured. Its details are just obscured because of this weird magical like miasma that's kind of just in the air.
Closer?
Want to do like a Arcana check?
Well, it's like, I guess I can maybe check to see if I know what's going on.
Could be an illusion spell.
It could be.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have detect magic, but
You just want to do an Arcana check?
yeah. Yeah, it's only a 12, so.
Yeah. I mean, you know that there is magic afoot within like whatever this dark cloud is, but it's all foreign to you, and necromancy is kind of
Yeah.
Okay.
not your cup of tea. So you couldn't put a finger down on any sort of specific.
Should we risk lighting a torch? See what happens. I mean, that might draw attention, but it might blow up the mist. I don't know if it's flammable or not. I don't know what's going on. I guess.
Can I just try and get closer?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Want to try stealth?
Yeah.
Step
Okay.
into the guy.
This is where he's gonna step on a broken like thing or something every time.
16.
Okay.
Not bad.
You get a little bit closer, and as soon as you do, the undead ability to sense life kicks in,
Oh, I didn't know that.
which is why invisibility doesn't work against them.
Oh.
The shadowy miasma kind of just slurps its way back in, and you guys can see now. It's still dark, and there's like a shadow. It seems like there's a canopy of trees over you, even though you're in like a big clearing, and there shouldn't be. It's like the sun is blotted out, just like shadowed a little bit still. And even through the beams even the breaks of the roof and stuff, like there's not really like sunlight that comes through. There's just like enough light that you guys can now see. But the shadows all kind of pull back into this figure, and it swirls all around him. And what looks to be like a regular half-rotted zombie, the shadows kind of stitch their way all around him, and they rebuild him into this shadowy like form of what he once was, which looks to be like a ranger lord. And two shadowy scimitars appear in his two hands, and he spins around and looks at Connor and goes, and just charges with a lifeless death scream.
That's all over.
Roll initiative.
Nice.
All right.
Should have blasted him.
Should have
That's
blasted
your
him.
own list.
What'd you get?
14.
That's pretty good.
19.
Ooh, 19. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Plus your thing.
What? Plus
Plus
what?
dex. So 22.
22?
Can I get 16 plus his
Yeah.
dex, which is plus 4, 20.
Ooh.
I got more.
Connor's at 22.
I'm first.
What did you guys get?
I have 14.
He got one. Hey, it's better to get a 1 on that than a 1 on trying to hit.
Right. For
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What's this? There we go.
All right. I'm first then, right?
You are.
Is he close enough that I can like attack him or?
Yeah, you can run up and attack him for sure.
Okay, I'll do that. Double hit.
Double hit. Double dagger slam.
11 plus 5, so 16. 2 16s.
Both hit.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Good. That is good.
44 plus 6.
44.
11 plus 6. 17.
17 damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's beefy.
Okay, you stick him in the like his armor's partially restored by these weird like like shadow chunks. Part of his skin and muscles are all like built by these like shadows that are filling in the gaps. Give him 2 solid stabs. You know you did damage, but he doesn't even like make a noise or anything. Now it is his turn.
Yeah. I'll try
He's
to
gonna
get it off.
start with 2 slashes, just off main hand, offhand. Oh wait, no. Let's do main hand attack twice. One of them will be an ensnaring strike.
No.
No. No. Let me make sure there's nothing else he wants to do.
Can he do the same thing as
He's
me?
gonna hunter's mark you with his bonus action.
Mm.
So what that means is he gets on Connor, he gets an extra D6 of damage per hit.
Oh.
Don't you have Hunter's Mark?
He does.
Yeah, I
Yes,
should have
same.
been putting it on.
Yeah. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, so he hits with 1, and his shadowy scimitar does 1d6 slashing, 1d6 necrotic, and 1d6 for Hunter's Mark, plus 4. So you take 12 damage from,
Cool.
and you feel this thing like you kind of try to block, and it cuts through you almost like lightsaber-esque. It doesn't damage you, but it cuts you on the skin, but it also like freezes your arm with kind of a strange. It like all of his muscles flex in the area like rigor mortis, and that like pain like causes a little bit of muscle atrophy.
It's like I got cramps everywhere.
Yeah.
Muscle cramps.
Helios.
So I have a question on the Mage Slayer trait. When damaging a creature using concentration, they have disadvantage
On that concentration.
Yes. So when I hit him,
he will lose. He will maybe lose Hunter's Mark a little bit easier.
So he has a disadvantage on it. Okay. I'm gonna punch
Mage
him.
Slayer's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's very cool.
Not for you.
Gonna punch him twice.
He wouldn't hit
using
me.
my bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
you
For
doing?
unarmored.
Are you doing flurry of blows with key points or anything like that? Or
No,
just
just
giving him the old 1-2
Just
for
the
now.
1-2
Okay.
combo. 11.
He ducks it.
Okay, next one. 10.
He sidesteps it.
He's
Too
not
good.
used to fighting.
He's good. Braxton.
Firebolt.
Just burn everything.
Yeah, I gotta try to
off.
see if this fire can get rid of this weird garbage stuff. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Man, I suck. It's 11.
He's a quick one.
Ducks it.
Man.
He's moving. He's moving extremely well, and he's not moving like a zombie at all. He's moving like his old true self
Something
in
going
ranger form, and he is a level 5 ranger. So,
Oh my goodness. I just realized I was.
okay, back to you, Connor.
We can take him.
Can I do what he did? Do a Hunter's Mark and then attack?
You can Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, then attack with your main hand,
Yeah,
but you just don't get to double slap.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So, do I roll to hit with the thing, or do I roll to hit and then
Hunter's Mark, you just
put
cast
on?
it to put it on someone. Yeah. Just like wow.
Okay, 9 plus 5, so 14.
14, he blocks it
Dang.
with his scimitar.
No.
He's too good.
Now that he has Hunter's Mark on you, he's gonna do
Oh,
main hand, offhand, main hand, slash.
Yeah, because I
Wait,
didn't hit him.
he can hit 3 times?
He sure can, because he's a level 5 and got his extra attack.
Oh, when I do that. Oh,
It's all over.
can't wait for when I can do it.
What's your AC? A 16?
16.
He hits all 3.
Oh. Goodbye.
Yeah, this could be it.
Oof. 20 on the first one.
Oh, jeez. Okay, keep going.
13 on the second one.
Yeah, I'm
Alright, he's
dead.
out.
Okay, so with the third slash, what it does is you just get a failed death saving throw automatically. So on your sheet, there's little dots next to a heart and a skull.
Yeah.
Fill in the first one next to the skull.
Okay.
Step to us.
How do I apply the holy
Wait, does-
water?
Holy
to
water
the-
is damage to undead. You just chuck it at him like a grenade.
So I have to hit him with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
So you
Does Hunter's Mark work for them too? They get to roll an extra thing? Or
Nope.
just me?
It's just for you, and it's dropped now. Your Hunter's Mark is dropped. So.
you don't have a holy
So
water.
am I
do you?
just
I
out?
don't.
You're just unconscious
Maybe
right
you should
now.
use
Oh
the
wait,
healing
you
potion.
dropped to 0. You need to roll on the injury table.
He has to be stabilized in order to be given a healing potion, right?
Yeah. He has to get magical healing to stabilize him, or medicine check or something. Magical healing will auto stabilize him and like bring him up from whatever, and heal his injury, depending on what it is. Roll a d20.
Okay.
Good sir.
Uh-oh.
See what happens as you go down.
A 15.
Okay, that's just a system strain, so you gain 1 level of exhaustion. So just mark that down somewhere. What 1 level of exhaustion does is disadvantage on skill checks, like ability checks and stuff.
T.I.
No, STI.
Well, goodbye.
Helios.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him again but this time I am gonna use Fury of Blows.
Excellent.
Flurry of blows.
Well, for me it is
For
Fury.
you, it's now. I assume you don't enter into your rage. Your blackout rage is when when your friends get hurt, right?
Oh,
Okay.
no. He could still make it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, who knows in the next round or 2.
3 attacks.
Okay.
15, 13, and a natural 1.
15, 13, natural 1. Okay. 15 hits.
Oh,
13
okay.
does not.
Oh, this is the end.
Could be.
You guys need to hit. Come on.
6
damage.
6 damage.
Okay. Braxton.
Okay, I don't.
Hit that one thing that's really big.
The chromatic orb.
Yeah.
Okay, so fire orb.
Yeah.
All right, fire orb.
Come on, hit, please.
I don't know if I could hit him with my holy water. My dex is too low. Like he would just.
Well, you only have to hit. I guess he does have good dex.
Yeah.
Being a ranger.
I mean, you really just have to splash it on him. I would say, if anything, he probably has like a reduced AC or something. I don't know. I don't really know how.
All right, fine.
Do you want to try holy water?
Holy water.
Hey, I'm not telling you to avoid chromatic orb. I'm just telling you what.
I'm gonna try the holy water. I just gotta pick a good dice.
Please.
If you threw a healing potion, you could hurt the enemy and maybe splash some on Connor.
Oh yeah, do that.
You have
No, potions they have to consume, so he'll have to drink it. Someone
Alright.
needs to pour one down his throat. What are you doing?
the holy
Oh,
water.
holy water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 19. So.
Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
jeez.
So holy water does.
Stuff off of him.
Half their total health. I'm kidding. The air is him.
If a target is fiend or undead, it takes 2d6 radiant damage.
Is that as much as
And
you...
No, I could do more with chromatic orb, but I don't. I just want to see the effect of it because it might be
Might do DOT or something.
like a gimmick to get rid of his.
he does not take extra from radiant damage, but he does take damage from it. So 2d6 radiant damage. Go ahead.
Please. 12.
6.
Oh.
He's bloodied.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, it hisses at like the pain of it because it doesn't like radiant damage, but it didn't disable any
Yeah,
of
I
its
did 17
shadowiness.
and he was like, oh yeah.
Okay, we're back to Connor. Roll a death saving throw. 1d20 straight up, no pluses.
Alright. Come on.
High is good.
A 9.
A 9. That's a failed death saving throw. Mark one more thing on there.
Uh-oh.
You gonna die.
Yeah, I might